Brawlers, baby.
All right, it's your boy Rick Muhammad, Brawler Sports Media in the building. This is the Brawler Sports Boxing Show. My associates, 3kingsboxing.com and Studio 9. We got my man, welterweight champion, Errol Spence Jr.'s trainer, Derrick James, is here to speak with Brawlers tonight about how camp and everything is going with my man Errol, leading up to the Danny Garcia fight coming December 5th at Cowboy Stadium. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good. What's up with you, man? How you doing?
Oh, man, everything copacetic. You know, I appreciate your time, first and foremost. Big shout out. Thank you so much. I know you being swamped by press conferences and everybody snatching you and Errol from left to right. So I appreciate you, man. You know, we go way back anyway. So, tell the fans a little bit. I was on the press conference call the other day, and, you know, Danny's dad and Danny, you know, was saying what they was going to do in the fight, that they're prepared for whatever you guys bring to the ring, and 100%. How has camp been for the champ, for Errol?
Well, it's been good, man. We've been training for like since March, end of March. It's been good, man. We've been on the grind working and just gradually picking it up. But then, you know, by I think camp started maybe about 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago or so.
Yeah,
we've been in camp for maybe 8 weeks or more, even more. I mean, so it just depends on. We've been working for a long time, man. So, you know, we got to lean back, work all the kinks out, get him ready. That's basically what we've been doing, working all the kinks out, man. Getting him ready and, giving him some good work, some good sparring. He sparred today like 13 rounds. But normally, he had been sparring like about, let me see, he do about 15 to 16. So, you know.
Oh, wow. Oh, he putting it in. Y'all getting some serious work in.
Right. Yeah, we working, man. He back on it.
And that's a blessing that I'm so glad that my brother came out of that accident, man, the way he did. That wasn't nothing but a call from God putting hands on Errol, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. To allow him to walk away uninjured, nothing serious going on with his body or nothing like that, and still be able to come out of it and do what he loves doing. So big props, you know. Thank you, Jesus, for that, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
So any concerns here with what Angel Garcia and Danny Garcia was saying in the press conference? They're not worried about anything, and whatever you guys bring to the ring, they're prepared. They can counter. They'll adapt and adjust for whatever trick you guys think you may have worked on.
I like that. I mean, that's how you're supposed to feel about this situation. You know what I mean? You're supposed to, like, question. No, you're supposed to be 100% positive. I think that to be able to perform on this level, you got to feel like that about yourself. You know what I mean? On the highest level in professional sports, you got to be able to feel like that about yourself. If you don't feel like that about yourself, you shouldn't be in the sport. So, I mean, I think that I like this optimism. That's what it's about, man. I'm a consummate optimist also.
Yeah, and not only that, it motivates the shit out of Errol. So, hey, he likes to hear that, you know?
But the thing about it was Danny wasn't talking trash, but the father is an interesting guy because he wants to be the fighter. He wants to be part of the show. So,
yeah, absolutely. Now he was saying that you know, he got really hot when one of the media folks was asking him. Well, Danny and them said that they had learned something from the Porter fight, that they saw some flaws in Errol. He really went off about that. But that being said, Angel was, you know, we didn't learn shit from that fight. Hey, get off of the fold.
But he did say they saw something in it.
They did. And I was like, he did say that.
He did say he saw something, yeah.
Yeah, he said he saw some holes and everything like that. Right. And what I really found interesting when Errol spoke and they asked each one of the fighters this question: Danny, what do you think makes your father a great trainer? What's great about your trainer? And then they said, Errol, what you think make you great about your trainer? And he had you spot on. He was like, well, D, he sees all the little minute things that trainers don't worry about. Even though I'm 100% and spot on in the ring, it's always that one little minor thing that you don't speak about or work on that could fuck up the whole game plan.
Right,
And
no
he says
doubt.
that's what he likes about you, that you are paying attention to detail and you map out the ABCs of this.
Right.
Anything in particular that you have caught and shared with Errol and say, hey, I know there's one thing, not necessarily for this fight, but any previous fights. What would that one little thing have been that you felt would have blew the whole spot up?
You always gotta be honest, and you gotta be on it. You can't be a fan of the fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can't try to steal the light because it's not your time. I mean, your time is past if you ever had one. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just stay back. I have to observe. I have to look at my guy. I can't be a fan of his. I have to be a critic. You know what I'm saying? And not a critic the way you criticize, but a critic the way you correct. And so, you see stuff here and there, man, and you just see it, and you want to, you want him to be great. You want to perfect the situation. So that means you got to be on it. You got to be watching, paying attention, his motions, his movements. I mean, listen, man, he's on it, man. I mean, like he's sparring like both of the guys are like 170 something. I'm sure at least 160, 170. I know one of them is like 180. Big guy. And it's good work, man. I mean, like it's really like this little tough. This guy's from LA, man, he's tough as hell, man. And we had one kid I trained, Brody Brooks, who's like super middleweight. He spawned him also, so he's getting some great work, man. I'm talking about. I mean, and Danny is a phenomenal. He's a winner. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had 2 losses, he's a winner because he beat people that nobody thought he would have beat.
Exactly.
Then he struggled with people that people thought he would have beat. So I mean, it's like I think it's putting together that level of consistency. But I mean, listen, man, he's a winner. Like you can't put it like this. No other welterweight fighter other than Manny Pacquiao has a resume like he is. I'll say it again. No other welterweight fighter other than Manny Pacquiao has a resume even close to his. That's for real. I mean, we're working on it, but we're still behind him.
Right.
He has look at Kendall Holt, man, Nate Campbell, Zab Judah, Paula Malignaggi, Eric Morales. You got Lucas Matisse, Mauricio Herrera.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go on and on and on.
And he's got a hell of a chin on him. His chin is made of granite. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just want to. Is it fair to say? And I know you talk about his resume. His resume is pretty good. When it feels like though, when he fights a big true welterweight, he can't seem to step up to that occasion like with Porter and he just couldn't.
I think that if you look at it like this, he hadn't fought a big welterweight yet. Other than this will be the first one. But I know you're talking about a big name welterweight.
Yes.
Right. But Errol is the big name welterweight and a big welterweight.
Exactly.
So it's like, but I think, listen, man.
Thurman was a bigger welterweight than Danny. And I'm talking about size and welterweight.
Well, I think they're about the same size, man. Keith Thurman not a big guy at all, man. He's a little bit. He's not a big guy at all.
They probably got the same height, but big names like you're saying, it seems like he doesn't rise to the occasion. And Errol is not only a big name, he's a big true welterweight.
That's what you said. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I said that he hadn't fought a welterweight as big as Errol.
Big as Errol.
But I think that, man. I mean, he's like barely losing to these guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like barely losing to these guys. So I mean, he's the real deal because he's a great counterpuncher. He has very fast
left hook.
It's good left hook. I mean, so he's listen. He's a fighter. I mean, you can't take anything away from him.
Can't look past
him. Say bad about him. You can't.
Yeah.
Man, you can't. Listen, man. Nothing you can say bad about him. Just got to listen. Be honest and say, listen. You got to stay in your situation. Because if not, hey man,
it's a tough fight for Errol, no doubt. And Earl was saying when people was asking you guys at the press conference, which was one of my questions I was going to ask, and Earl answered it, and they was like, "Well, why did you want to take such a tough fight? Coming back from such a horrific accident." And Earl handled it just fine. He was like, "Hey, I don't want to fight no easy cushion padded fight. I want my fans to see me for the pound for pound great fighter that I am." My daughter
keep trying to get that must be your wife, man. Calling back over and over, that must be your wife.
Yeah, I'm just, but Earl is he's a superstar, man. What he's saying is, hey, I don't want to fight no cushion fight. I want to fight the best, and I commend him for that. And a lot of people was like, "Is this safe to take this fight?" And I was like, "Well, Derrick James, being his trainer, knows him better than anybody. They surely wouldn't take a fight that he didn't believe in his fighter and that he was 100% for that fight." The likes of a Danny Garcia, right, a big known fighter like himself.
If you look at it like this, say you fight a guy who's not that great, and you just come back just to give work or whatever, which is okay too. But a lot of times guys can't get up for that fight, and that guy can beat those guys. Because if he's not getting up for that fight, not motivated for that fight, how good he is doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? So I think that it's a dangerous way. It's a dangerous fight you take either way, because you might not be inspired or you might not get up for this fight. This guy, and he's up. He's gonna be the best player. Like this. When Errol Spence fought Sean Porter, nobody ever fought that Sean Porter before.
Right.
Because that Errol Spence made that guy better. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is, I'm sure he's gonna make Danny Garcia better also. I mean, because Danny's gonna come in 1,000%. He's gonna be ready. So I think it's very interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Right, and I think a lot of people may look at the fact that the Garcia fight, Mikey, he's not a true welterweight at all. He came up from 135-ish to fight 47, and Earl did what he's supposed to do: walk through the smaller man. You called me out, you got the fight, right, take the ass whooping. You can't base your fight coming up off of the likes of Mikey Garcia.
If you think about it like this, Errol fought Mikey and he boxed him. He didn't try to beat him up. He beat him up, but he didn't beat him with his size. So people can't say the size. No, he beat him with his skill set. He didn't beat him with his size.
And he silenced the critics on that night because people said he couldn't box, remember?
Right, that's right. That's right.
And Earl gave him a boxing clinic.
Hey, man, you don't know. Listen, you got to think about this. I think at the time, Mikey was ranked number 3 pound, Errol number 5. Something like that. So when you look at that, you say, at a 3 and a 5, and then who shuts out a pound for pound best fighter in the world? Nobody does.
Nobody.
Now shut him out. Shut him out, man. So yeah, it's good, man. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait, man.
Man, I think you and the rest of the boxing world can't wait. And we're coming up on the end of the year. The whole pandemic has put boxing on the back burner, and we're getting all these great fights now to close out the year. And this is going to be like one of the biggest fights to close out the year. And I think a lot of fans really can't wait because, everybody wanted to see Earl and Danny a while ago before the accident. So we like, here we go. Let's get it on, baby. It's time.
Man. 3.5 weeks away, man. Amazing.
3.5 weeks, and you guys are right on track with weight and everything, huh?
Man, listen, man. I ain't going to tell his weight, but listen, he is like, man, listen, he on weight. When I say on weight, I mean like he within 5 pounds of his weight, man.
He looked like it yesterday in the press conference. I was like, damn, Earl already on weight. His face was nice and slim. He looked like he ready to step in the ring right now.
Strong, man. He looked good, man. He get some good work in, man. It's good work. These young guys are pushing it, and they're doing well.
That's great. Any predictions you want to leave the fans with for this coming big fight on December 5th? I know fighters don't like to make predictions. They say if he cooperate, he goes away. Hey.
I mean, I don't do that either. I just say that my man gonna win. Victory, because that's what we're going there to get. I can't see or think anything other than that. But I don't. No, I don't get into the predicting either, but I just know we're gonna win the fight. So that's all that matters to me.
All right, man. Hey, I ain't gonna keep you. I just wanted to, get you on real quick, get my little questions in. What I wanted you to answer for me, and share that with our followers and the fans. I appreciate your time, D. Yeah, I know it's late, and you probably just getting in yourself. So hey,
Get up
I
at
appreciate
4:15 in the morning, man.
Huh?
I have to get up at 4:15 in the morning. I got to go to work.
Woo! Yeah, you put in those. We call that what? Burning the oil hours. There you go. Hey, man, I appreciate you once again. It's your boy Rick Muhammad, Brawler Sports Media. This is the Brawler Sports Boxing Show. I got Errol Spence Jr.'s trainer, my man Derrick James. Hey, he just put it on the line. This guy will win. Errol is on weight, and he looking great and in shape. And hey, what can you say? On December 5th, he going to get another W.
No doubt. Thank you.
All right, brother. Rick Muhammad, Brawler Sports Media. We out. 3kingsboxing.com. Take care, brother. God bless.
No doubt. Later.
Peace.
Brawlers, baby.